Oh, well. Oof. Good morning. Oh, I need to mute that. Why is that not muted? There it is. Anyway, hi. Welcome in. Good morning, YouTube. We're starting early today. Let's see how this works out. Ooh, noon o'clock, huh? After a long Friday night. But we're here. We're vibing. Answering your questions. We're here. We're live. Got your copy ready? Hi, Steve. Welcome in, buddy. Good to have you here. Thanks for stopping by last night, too. That was great fun. Ooh. You talked with Kirby, too? I did. I saw that. That is so awesome. She is amazing. She really is. She really is. Yeah. We ended up after we ended the stream not too long after that, and we went over there. Then we played some First Descendant with her, and then I had to get Alex to bed, and that took a little while, and then I went to bed, and now we're here, enjoying our day, answering questions, getting things done. A bit tipsy. She got a bit tipsy for an Irish girl. Yeah, she. Yeah, yeah. It happens, you know. Yeah, she's great people. We actually met. Oh God, damn! It's been over a year and a half. We've been together now. We met on Twitch, actually. She was in a raid with somebody she was watching, got raided to a good friend of mine, um, one of the other content creators for Ghost Exorcism Incorporated. And she was playing a game called Ghost Watchers, which is one of Alex's favorite games. And she was like, if anybody wants to play with me. So Alex actually ended up jumping on and playing with her. And then when she got done, I happened to be live and she raided into me. And um, that's how she saw me first, and how we met. We started talking in my chat, and then she was like, I think during that stream or something, I had said something about some of the troubles I was having, with, like, I think right at that time I had lost my job or whatever. And I was like, I'll be willing to move to country if anybody wants to give me a green card, just joking. And she was like, I'll do it. Let's get married. And I was like, okay, we'll get married next weekend. And said, hit me up on Discord. We'll figure out all the details. And so she jokingly did message me on Discord, and we've been together ever since. So you belong to a ghost hunting group in Indiana? That's awesome. I wanted to do that when I lived in Connecticut, but nobody wanted to do it with me back then. That was before it was really popular, But you've had personal paranormal experiences? Yeah. That's great, man. That is awesome. I did a little bit, like, on my own, but it's hard to coordinate and get things done and find people that are willing to have some just random dude come over, you know what I mean? So you got your own tools. That's cool. That's so good. We're happy to have you here, man. That's great. Thank you for showing up. Um, Graveyards are the best. I love graveyards, and I love anything spooky, really. We I love horror. I love. Aw, well, that's so nice of you to say. Thank you. Thank you. Us old guys got to stick together, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know last week we answered a lot of questions. We got stuck on a few. We had a big challenge doing the uh, what did we do? I can't even remember what we did for Salty Dog. We did something. Shit. You're teaching yourself AI in Python? Ooh, hell yeah. I tried to learn Python a little bit, and then I realized the C languages were basically the same and they covered more applications. So I went with C sharp. But I learned all of the web languages. So HTML and CSS, JavaScript, all that kind of crap. But I haven't touched JavaScript in probably about 10 years. And then oh, that's what we were doing with Salty Dog. He came in, he was like, I need a channel point redeem uh that will, send a message or whatever. And I was like, that's no problem. He's like, I need it sent to a thermal printer. And I was like, all right. So then we got that going. And then he was like, oh, by the way, I also wanted to put the person who redeemed it, their picture on the thermal printout. So 5 hours later, we were still on stream trying to get that to work and couldn't figure it out. I ended up having to rewrite some of the JavaScript code that came with the plugin that he was using. But we did get it done off stream. So if anybody wants to know the answer to that, I had to rewrite a part of the script. Just leave a comment and I'll get the script done and we can post that up on, put it up on the Ko-Fi or in the Discord or something for y'all to download. Making websites in HTML is like cake. Yeah. Yeah. I used to have like 6 websites I was running at one time, and I did them all by hand from the ground. Everything on there was done from scratch in Notepad or Notepad++ when that came out. You're thinking if you emailed some things you want Streamer.Bot to do and have me write it up, you could import it and study it. That is possible. Yeah. I actually want to put together like a little streamer package. I want to do one for YouTube and one for like Twitch and, just have like some of the basic stuff, you know, I mean, over here on this channel, obviously we answer questions. So if you have anything that you want to do, specific and we can try it out and I'll show you how to do it right on stream here. You're mainly on Twitch, but yeah, I'm mainly on Twitch too. But I decided, you know what? Let's, instead of the tutorials, because I mean, you've seen some of the comments and some of them, and I was like, this would be so much easier if I could just show you. I was like, well, let me just go live and see what happens. And so we went. This is the 4th one, and we've been doing it every week. So we went live on about a month ago now, I guess, and wow, it's been a month already. Holy crap. But yeah, the turnout's been great, and it's been a lot of fun. We've got clips on YouTube now. We have shout outs on YouTube now, which previously took C# code and a whole bunch of thoughts and prayers sent out. um, so but normally what I do is I'll have like a little thing that I want to do for my version, because what we've done is I've installed OBS, Streamer.bot, and Speaker.Bot, all brand new from scratch installs in their own folder just for YouTube. And so we go along and I'm building those out. So there's not a whole lot in there. And then every week I kind of add to it and we flesh it out. And that's kind of like what I do in the background. And then when somebody comes in with a question, I'll stop whatever I'm working on and we'll fix that question. But it just gives me something to do in the meantime, until a question comes in or whatever. So we're not just sitting here staring at each other, It's like I know so much with Streamer. Well, I'm kind of like you with the hands-on learning and stuff, but I'm like one of those weird people that like reads the terms of service and all of the contracts and the feedback and the small print and the change logs. And, I like to know how things work. And so I would just get in and do that dirty work, you know? And a lot of people don't like to do that. So I was like, well, if I know all this stuff and you don't want to do the research, I'll I'll help you. I'll share my knowledge, you know. So I'm not perfect. I don't know everything, but that's why I like doing the questions and stuff too, because if it's something like I didn't know anything about the thermal printers last week, and then Salty Dog came in, and now I know way too much about thermal printers. I don't think I ever need to know anything more about them. Well, you seem really awesome too, man. So yeah, I'm glad to have you around. You're a 3D printer guru. Yeah, I saw you said you had 3 going at one time. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I haven't really delved into the 3D printing world yet. I kind of want to, but I don't know. I don't know. Seems like a hobby that I could probably end up like getting lost in, and then you would never see me on stream again. I'd just be like, I'm doing stuff. You're making some trophies or some tea. Oh, that's so cute. That is awesome. That is awesome. Fogbound, welcome, man. How are you, my friend? Stopping by, going out soon. Well, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Going out, doing whatever you're going to do. You airbrush too, and your wife does crates and cakes. That's awesome, man. There's Natalia. Welcome in. Nice lady. Natalia, what'd you do to your bot, girl? What did you do to your bot? Crafts. Crafts and cakes. You don't know? Okay, we'll figure it out. You're gonna go see Deadpool with the missus. Oh, jealous. I haven't seen it yet. I'm one of those. I love movies. I hate public. So I like wait for shit to come on Netflix or whatever, Hulu or wherever it's gonna show up. Yeah. Yeah. Hi Pazuzu, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to have you. Dagaziz here too. Look at that. Is it possible to screenshot with OBS and have filters on the cam? I have managed to get a screenshot sent to Discord, but it only captures the cam as is. It depends on how you're setting up your filters. So you're talking about like the OBS filters? Or you're talking about like camera filters, like with the snap cam and stuff? There's so many different filters, right? I don't even know. What are mine? Yes, OBS. Okay. As I say, because if you were talking about these kind of filters, that's a whole different story, you know. That's a whole different thing. Okay. You hear Snapcam is going obsolete. Snapcam went obsolete in like January of 2023. But there is a guy. Let's see if I can get his name. Jaku. Jaku has basically made his own personal backup of Snapcam, like I want to say like the week before Snapcam went down. So he kept it in as a backup. It's running, and he has like whatever filters were on Snapcam at the time it went down. He has them all. So there's thousands of them there. And so you can use that in place of Snapcam. There's a whole little process that you got to go through to get it. But yeah, it's it's pretty cool. But yes, OBS filters. Okay. It's if you have the filters enabled, it depends on how you are capturing your screenshot. I'm assuming you're probably using hotkeys with the OBS screenshot filter thing, or not filter, but the little what's already in. Or are you using like bot commands and stuff with Streamer.Bot and stuff like that to grab the screenshot? Because I know technically, I think there is a plugin that comes with screenshot. Let's see what the hotkeys are for that. And I'm not sure. Yeah, screenshot output. Screenshot selected source. Okay. But if you're using like Streamer.Bot or Mix It Up Bot or whatever, and those snapshot options, it's going to be a little bit different. So, but yeah, we can figure that out. But if your filters are enabled, then the screenshot should capture whatever is enabled. But on today's edition, off topic, does your headset have a mic built in? Yeah, it does. These are the Bluetooth. I think it's the 710 BL or something like that model. They were a gift from one of my Twitch viewers. They bought them off of my throne list for me. But yeah, I love them because they're not like a gaming headset, so it's actually meant for music, right? And of course, you know, JBL, a little higher quality than some of the others and stuff. But yeah, they can actually connect to two devices at one time. So I can be connected to my computer and my phone, and you know, whatever. So yeah, they got the buttons on them where you can adjust the volume, but also has a little built-in mic. It doesn't have the like gaming mic or whatever. So not about no, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Yeah, I like them. I like them, and I like the over the ear as opposed to on the ear because I had a set of I think they're JBLs also that were on the ear, and I couldn't get around those. So I was like, nah, because the on the ear one, like the cups were just big enough that they wanted to go either over the top or the bottom of my ear, but not both. And I'm like, if it's gonna go in the cup, it might as well be big enough to have my whole ear in the cup. They were very uncomfortable. So if anybody likes the on the ear cups, I have one barely used. I'll sell them to you cheap. Let's see. When we're not answering questions today, we're gonna try to get TTS on YouTube with Speaker.Bot. We are going to see if I can get the clips that we did last week. We're gonna try to get those set up in a way that they're in like a vertical format, so the editing to upload them to like TikTok or to YouTube Shorts or whatever is already done when we make the clip. And then we're gonna try, if we have time, to do our transition scenes all in OBS so we can have green screen stuff and green screen animations or whatever as a transition, which is not native to OBS because you cannot put a chroma key filter on a transition. So let's see. Hi-Fi, welcome back. How is the delay with wireless headphones? I haven't noticed a delay at all. I haven't noticed any delay. What are you doing? Don't be weird, dude. I gotta keep an eye on my dog, especially when he paces like that. Yeah, I haven't noticed any. I mean, I'm sure there is one, but yeah, I went from a set of Corsairs that were hardwired in to these, and there was no difference. Dude, no. No. We're not doing this game today, okay? So you disabled your Discord timer bot for a while and then re-enabled them and just started spamming my stream on OBS. Oh, these are Bluetooth. Yeah. Your Discord timer bot. What do you mean? Which bot are you talking about? Because yesterday, Natalia, you told me Streamer.bot was spamming you. Now it's a Discord bot? Or is it a command? Which one? What are we talking about? Show me examples. Okay, that's what I thought. So you're talking about your timed messages, right? Let's go over here. You're talking about your timed messages, right? Yeah. Okay. What is your excuse me. Yeah. A little horsey in my throat today. All right. Yeah, show me. Send me a screenshot of this page right here, your timed actions page. Yeah. Okay. And we'll get that. We'll get it sorted up. We'll get you going. I'm guessing you paused them. And so they were still running and your action queue got built up. And then when you unpaused it, it ran through. That's going to be my guess. But could have been an issue. Could have had a problem. Yo, I'll solve it. That's big. Where did Dagazi go? Dagazi. Your filters. We need more information. Okay, stupid question. What is blurp? Blurp is it's kind of like sound alerts, but they also do like images and stuff like Dixper. And people can use like bits on Twitch, or they can buy beats, which are similar to bits, and use those to play the sounds or the videos or whatever. They have some really weird things. Excuse me. But yeah, it's just kind of like a little interaction, and so you can play sounds. You can do Give me a minute. I think, let me, hold on. Let me see what I give you an example here, probably. Let's see. Something like this.
What? This is a moment in history! Take a picture!
Take a picture. Something like that. Yeah, they're just little sound alerts, sound clips, things like that. Stop following my mouse for a second. Oh, I thought that was you, Nat. Thought that was you. Logo. Ooh. That's a pretty cool logo, Steve. I like that. The pixel fit. Yeah, I like that a lot. That'd look good on a hat. You know what I mean? Was that loud? Yeah, some blurb can get pretty loud. Yeah, I'll turn it down a little bit. You just did that? That's awesome. And hi, RK. Welcome in. Welcome in. Go to fourth wall and see your hat. And nice. Always good to have merch. Always good to have merch. Yeah. I think Natalia left us to go back to WoW. Girl, you playing WoW still? It's okay. It's okay. Huh? Yeah. How much longer you got on your, are you doing a raid? You play WoW and Diablo 4? I am not, I don't play WoW. I'm not real big on MMOs. Oh, the new season's out, so you're locked up all day. What are you even doing here? Did you run out of Mountain Dew? That's why you stopped by to see me. Need help? Yeah, I told you. I said, go to this page in Streamer.Bot. Go to your settings, go to timed actions, and let me see this page. Send me a screenshot or jump on a call, whatever you want to do. I don't care. We'll get you sorted out. Tagazi was asking about OBS filters in the screenshots, but yeah, it's weird. I've had stuff happen. Okay, you'll do a call when. Okay, yeah, give me a call. I got this streamer mode disabled, so I'll hear you. But I have noticed I have like people come in. I've had it at least once a week ever since we've done this, and they'll come in and they'll ask a question, and I'm like, yeah, let's answer that. I need more information. So I ask for more information, and then I never hear from them again. And I'm like, well, maybe they fixed it. Maybe they don't need me anymore. And that's fine. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back. Oh, here we go. Hey, girl. Hey. Hello. Oh, all right. Let me hold on. I need to add something here. Give me 1 second. Do you mind being on the live so people can hear you? Is that okay with you? Okay. All right. I'm just gonna. We're gonna. Yeah, just if you don't mind, go ahead and just share your screen and open the bot up while I get this on. We're going to add a new one. We're going to call this Discord. We're going to add Discord. Cool. All right. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here. I'm going to go ahead and pop this out. We're going to bring this over. We're going to make it full screen. All right. So you said
I disabled my Discord timer because it would just I have it set to go off every 15 minutes, I think.
okay.
My Discord and my Insta, I turn those off for a while. When I turn them back on, and whenever I stream and I turn them on and they go off, it just spams like 30 to 40 messages.
Okay. Let's go up here and click on settings at the top there. The tabs. Yeah. And then go to timed actions. So yeah, you have it every, 10 minutes?
And yeah. Let me enable these.
Steve, thank you for becoming a member. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate that, dude. So you have it on a command, and then you have it on your timers, and you just disabled, but you didn't disable. Okay.
I'm just gonna share it so you can see what my screen, because I did Discord, and look at this. Look how many messages it spammed, and it's still going.
Okay. Go back to the bot. Go to action cues. Go to action history.
See?
Okay, right click on that.
Go to action history.
Now go back to your queue. Right click on the default queue and hit clear.
And I hit clear and it's still going back up. It stopped for a second, it's still going. It's because I disabled it for so long that I streamed a couple times and it just never went off. So it just.
Well, yeah. See, all you did, if you go back to your actions tab, what you did was you disabled the trigger. Okay, so when you disabled that up there in the trigger, it's still running in the timed actions. Okay.
Okay.
So if you go back to settings and go back to your timed actions, that's where you want to disable that there, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because that's still running every 10 minutes or every, whatever it is. And so when those are still active, it's still running, but it's just not processing your queue, and it's building up in that queue. You see what I'm saying?
So if I want to just enable them again, I just would have to let this run off for a while.
It should, excuse me, if you close the bot, it shouldn't stay in. They're not persistent.
Yeah, I would just want to let this run. Probably should let this run to where it does that. So when I stream again, I want to
go back to your actions. 500. Have you had the bot open for do you
when
ever
I
close
stream?
it?
Yeah.
You close it when you're done streaming, though, right?
Yeah, I close it. Yeah. When I'm not streaming, I close it. So I stream for like 2 hours. I did a 3-hour stream once last week before I went to my anime convention. It stopped at 600.
It's thinking about something. It should clear the queue completely.
And it's going back up again.
Yeah.
So it's probably all those times when I didn't stream for like a couple weeks, almost a month, when I thought I disabled it. So it's like doing
Oh
a month.
shit, honey, go back to your settings. Go back to timed actions. Double click into that Discord timer.
I do lines.
No. No, that's not it either.
What about repeat? What would that do?
Yeah, nothing. Cancel. Click on cancel and then right click on it again and just delete it. Delete. Yep. Delete them both. We'll just make new ones.
All right, let's go. All right, it's still going. Is that just because of all the what's in the queue and it's just doing everything in the queue? That's why the count's still going up?
No. What do I got running? Nothing. Okay. Go to the pending actions and see what. Oh.
There's nothing impending.
Yeah. Now the queue is just the queue is telling you these are your queues. So your count was your blocks were going into your queue, right? So it's something else is still running. But why? All right, go back to the actions. And which message was it? Was it Discord or Insta, or was it both that were running
Both.
in your both of them?
But I didn't. It's just on my Discord right now because that's what I did the command trigger for.
Okay. Let's go back to the bot on the delete the command trigger. But no, I'm sorry, the timed action one.
This one?
Yeah. Okay, and then go ahead and close the bot.
Then reopen it.
Give it a minute. Hey, look, there's my little dude.
Yeah, it's so cute.
There's my little dude. He's there. He got a little peanut for a mouth. All right. So open the bot, and then we're going to go back to that your action cues tab, and look at that. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Type a message just so we can see something different. There it goes again.
Should I just delete, go to actions and go to Discord and just delete
No,
the
that see
port
that.
command?
I mean, no, because that's a command. That's not a time. That shouldn't even be running unless you're doing exclamation point Discord. So you have something else somewhere.
Because
Okay,
that is my only Discord command right there. So I don't know what else would be.
Yeah, I don't know either. Go back to your action cues. Go to action history. And doesn't matter where, just right click on one of them. And then inspect variables after run. Let me take a look at this. It is doing, holy crap. Why is it doing? It's the command. It's not the timed action. It's the command that's running. All right, go to your commands tab. Go to your Discord command. Double click into it. Why is that running? That is fucking weird as
It
hell.
happened after I updated my Streamer.Bot to 2.4. Should we try just making a new command for Discord? See if that fixes it?
Well, I mean, it's weird that the command is what's triggering the thing, but the command isn't even showing up. You don't have anything in, click in that commands box where it says !Discord. You don't have anything else in there, right? There's no extra line. It's just that, right?
Nope. No, it's just that.
Okay, click OK. Let's go back to the actions. Copy your sub action. Just right click and do copy. Okay, and then delete that whole action, the whole thing. No, the whole action. Yep. Okay.
Okay, that stopped it. I'm just doing that so we can see a new message.
Yeah.
Go back to Streamer.bot.
Oh my God! I know exactly. Okay, I just figured it out.
What is it?
You have the command !Discord being a trigger to run the action, but go look at your messages. No, in your chat. Your message is !Discord.
Oh.
So you were triggering it to run, and then it would post the message and then trigger
okay,
it
because my sub action had that !Discord in it.
Yep.
Okay, so
now I just go back. We're gonna make a new action. Call it Discord. You know how to do. I'm sorry that I didn't see that earlier. That's funny.
Me neither. Like that?
Yeah, that's fine. And then paste your sub action. Now just go into it and take away that exclamation point at the very beginning. Yeah, there you go.
All right, and then
now you can
on that.
Yep, you can add your command triggers and all of that back in.
Or what was it? Or command
triggered. And then your drop down list, it should say you should have one called Discord. There you go. Okay.
And then we get timer.
Yep, you can do timed. You're gonna have to create them because we deleted it again, remember?
Okay, so
because I'm an idiot and I didn't look at it close enough.
So what was it?
So it's gonna be
for timed
action. Yep. And then just create timer. And call this one Discord. Set it to 900 seconds. Yep. And then click OK. We can use this as a way to run multiple chat chains. Yeah. Do not do that. Yeah.
Do not do what I do. Okay.
Yeah.
So now.
And make sure your Instagram one doesn't have that in there either.
Yeah, I just did that right now.
Okay. Looks like.
Okay.
There you go.
No.
There you go.
Yay. That was the problem the whole freaking time.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that either.
I was like, I wasn't even paying attention to what the message was saying. And then after we deleted the command and I happened to look and saw that it had the exclamation point when you switch scenes. I was like, oh my God, wait. So there you go.
No, my shoutouts weren't working for a while. Now they are too.
Yeah, there was an issue with the shout out thing because of the API switchover, but Nate fixed that.
Should I
So,
still be running OBS 29.1.3, or do you think I can finally upgrade it?
skill now you just don't.
I'm
corn.
it depends on your
God.
your system,
God.
your computer specs.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at that clip.
Yeah, I'm corn. People like to
I'm
make me
corn.
corn. Hi, Team Western. Welcome in, buddy. How are you? How are you?
Now that, yeah, the next thing I have to do is actually set up my Twitch page where it's like all about me and everything is set up and customized.
Yeah.
But I need to learn how to do that on the website, that free website.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad we got you sorted out.
But now I just need to. It should be doing it every 900 seconds, but the Instagram the whole time never went off. And when I had it enabled,
It probably didn't have a chance to. Or it did, and
yeah,
it just went by so fast that you didn't see it. But
well,
yeah,
it would have spammed it also.
did you have exclamation point Insta in there?
Yep, so I did before, yeah. But I fixed it now, so it doesn't have that.
Okay. Good. So there you go, kids. Yeah. Lesson learned today. Do not have a trigger that is in your sub action.
Yep.
Oh man, I was so confused. I was like, that's not a thing that should happen. But yeah, we got you sorted.
But when when people follow me or raid me, in my OBS I hear it twice. Would that be also part of this?
That would be your audio setup in OBS.
Okay.
So it's gonna probably because you have it coming through. Let's see.
Sound alerts.
You probably well you have it coming through. Yeah. Where do you have your bot sounds from? Is that in your sound alerts?
Yes, it's right here. Sound alerts, yeah. Would it be because I have my alerts and sound alerts, two of them, so it's going off twice?
Are they the same thing?
I think so. I don't know.
Go into the properties of them and see what the URL is.
Sound alerts.
Sound alerts. Okay, what's the other one?
Sound alerts also. So yeah, that's
there you go. Delete one of them.
Delete.
There you go.
All right. Now when I stream again, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. You can also test it out too. You can go to Sound Alert's website and just click on one and do a test.
Yep.
Oh my God, girl. Light mode? Jesus Christ. Flashbang. Ah.
You need to wake up. I put the wrong thing. Oh.
But yeah. Yeah. We don't want to dox you. Let's send that off screen. But yeah, so there you go. That should help that double sound as well. As far as upgrading, if you do upgrade, you can. I would just make sure that you go to 30.2.3 or to 30.0 or 30.1.2.
All right.
No, RK, if you go to the website, they have two buttons on the Sound Alert website. One of them will go and play it through the web browser, so like you can hear the sound, and then the other one will send it through your browser source, so it only goes through OBS. So it won't play double.
NFL, you know every single player.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so go to the library and go to my alerts. You were right. And then, yeah, if you scroll down on the right, there it is. Yeah, they've changed it since I last been on Sound Alerts. So you can see right there, they have the preview, and then they have the test in browser source. So if you do the preview, it'll play the sound through the browser.
That just sounded very distorted.
Yeah, it did.
Why did it sound like that?
I know you had that problem before, didn't you? I remember you have a clip in one of your Sound Alerts.
It's right at the start, and then it went back to normal.
Click on preview instead of.
The cheese tax, the cheese tax. You gotta pay
The cheese tax every time you're
cooking. When the cheese comes out, this puppy comes looking. The rules are the rules and the facts are the facts. And when the cheese drawer opens, you gotta pay the tax.
I love
Okay.
that. All right.
Now test that one in the browser. Sir.
Okay, so something from Streamer.bot to OBS, it's at the start it does it.
Yeah.
So would it be actually the sound alert page that does that?
Yeah. Yeah, Sound Alerts is free. Steve, yeah. Soundalerts.com. So okay, go to settings
alert.
over and no. Over yeah. I'm gonna not dox you. And then go to shit, where'd it go? All the way down. Scroll down. Wow, they have Spotify integration now? That's crazy.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So you
Man,
can
I
see
haven't. We're gonna go. I haven't been on that fucking website in forever. Hold on. I don't want to dox you, so I'm gonna.
So I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen then.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can see me on mine. But basically, we're probably gonna just end up making a new sound alert. Can I go to sound alerts, please? Thank you. So let's see. No, fuck off. Nobody cares. Settings. Oh, setup right here at the very top. You see that? Click on that. And then
Well,
you're
let me
gonna
make
go.
it
Oh,
to where it's so I can watch you and do mine at the same time.
Okay.
Where are you? Okay. So setup.
Yep, setup. And then you're gonna say I use OBS Studio.
It did it again. Let's see what this. Oh, audio setup video guide.
Would you follow along with my steps instead of going off and doing your own thing?
Yes, Dad.
Thank you. Click on setup.
I'm ready on setup.
Click on I use OBS Studio.
It's ready on that. It's
Click
ready on
use copy and paste method.
your browser. It's ready. It says my browser source is online.
I don't care. I don't care.
Use OBS. Use copy and paste method.
Copy. Now go into OBS.
Was it in my upward sounds?
Outbound, yeah.
And then just put the new URL.
No, you're gonna make a whole new one.
Delete that one. Browser. Oh, let's see what this is. Oh, it's audio setup video guide. 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 Audio
Oh Lord. Yeah.
All right. But then go back here. Alerts. Copy. Paste. Okay. All right. I made the new one.
Okay.
Copied and pasted the URL.
All right. You deleted the old one?
Yes.
All right. Test it now. Don't forget to go to your advanced
Yep, it
audio
doesn't do it
settings.
now.
Okay.
Oh, it does do it.
Where's my here it is.
Yep,
Go
it
to-
doesn't do it anymore.
Yay. Yeah, something glitchy with that browser source. That's fine.
Yep, it was.
It happens. All right. So your audio's fixed. Your chat won't be spammed with your own Discord link anymore.
Yeah, now I can have it on there.
Cool. And now you get to go back to your raids in your new season of WoW.
Yeah, raids start next week, and I gotta get like 40 levels, high levels, and like by Thursday.
Good luck with that. Have fun.
All right, bye, Dad. Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. That's 2 problems down. Who's next? Who's... Hee. All right. Sound alerts. Let me write that down. Sound alert issue. Cool. What are you lording over there, Team Western? I see you. What are you lording over there? I want to do TTS on YouTube. If you do Speaker.Bot, you'll notice that when you go to the accounts, there is no YouTube. There's no YouTube. There's Twitch. There's Streamer.bot website, which you should be logged into. Streamlabs and Stream Elements. No YouTube. But we're going to see if we can get it to work anyway. Because in Speaker.Bot or Streamer.bot, there is Speaker.Bot integration. Moving on from other things. Gotcha. So I'm going to try to use that to have Streamer.bot pick up on your command in YouTube chat and then play a sound or a voice through Speaker.Bot. Should be doable. Should be fine. Should be fairly simple. So we're going to make a new one. We're going to put this in chat commands because it's going to be a chat command, right? So we're going to go add. We're going to call this one TTS. And if we get it going, maybe we'll do like a little TTS mascot like we did on Twitch, because why not? All right. So the first thing we want to do, obviously, is we want to get the command. We want to play the sound. But we have to set up a voice first. So we're going to go into Speaker.Bot. And we're going to go voice aliases. We're going to name this one YouTube. We'll just call it Mascot, because that's what I called the other one. They didn't remove YouTube. It's never been a part of YouTube before. The integration for Speaker.Bot on its own was never in YouTube. And there was very little in... Originally, when this first came out, they wanted to put Speaker.Bot as a part of Streamer.bot. So like both of these is one program together. When 2.3 came out in beta, I asked them about it. I was like, because they updated the Speaker.Bot to 1.4. And I was like, when are we going to get the single entity bot, Supremo bot, you know? And they were like, well, we kind of gone back and forth because there's pros and cons to both of it and all that. And so I put it forth. I was like, well, why don't you make it anyway and then offer it as a separate download, so you can have the bot where they're together, or you can download just one or the other. you know, and let people choose what they want. And then I never heard from him again. So it's annoying that Streamer.Bot doesn't. Yeah, don't even get me started on the dark mode, man. I know. Every day I get blinded by Streamer.Bot. I should tell you how much I love that fucking bot, though, that I'm willing to be having my retinas burned out to use it. Right. So we're going to add the name, and we need to give it a voice. I don't have any voices. I'm not going to use for YouTube. I'm not going to get crazy with it. We're just going to add the ones that come with, Microsoft here with Windows. So we'll do Zira, I guess. We'll go ahead and add her. And then we will save. Okay. And then if I go to users, no, sorry. General. Yeah, we do. You weren't on speech engines? So yeah. Yeah. How do you add voices to it? In the speech engines tab, you click on add, and then you have your options. So there's Acapella Cloud, Amazon, which is what I use over on Twitch side, Azure, SiriProc, never heard of that one, 11 Labs, Google, IBM Watson, which is your Microsoft ones, TTS Monster, and UberDuck. And then depending on which one you do, you'll have to go through and get like an API key or something like that. So like with TTS Monster, it'll give you an overlay URL when you set it up on the website, and then you just copy and paste that in. If you do UberDuck, you'll need to get a client ID and a secret ID, the API keys, and then once you have it set up on that web service, you'll get those, and you just paste them in here, and then you'll have all the voices will show up here that you can use. Yeah, I do have a whole tutorial on getting Speaker.Bot set up, if you are interested in it, but we cover everything. It's one of my first run style tutorials, so it covers downloading it, installing it, getting everything connected, set up, blah 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 blah, right? So if you're interested in that, that is there as well. Okay, so we're gonna go default voice alias. It's gonna be the Mascot. Yeah, because it's pretty long and detailed, because there's a lot to go through. There's a whole bunch of settings, like this whole page, and everything. So we're gonna do a maximum of. Doesn't YouTube limit you to 200 characters per message? Save. Your default drop down was blank on speech engines, or on what? On your voice alias, your voices? Which one? There's a lot of drop downs. General tab. This one here. That's because you haven't set up an alias. So you go to voice aliases. You'll put it. Come on. There we go. Go to voice aliases tab, and you'll pick a name. Just type a name and then click add. And then you'll go down to the bottom here, and you'll pick one of your voices. And then click add, and the voice will show up here for that voice. And then once you have that done, then you can go back, and the alias drop down will have whatever name you added there to use. It's all Twitch stuff. Speaking options. I want to ignore all that. Yep. No worries. Yeah, this is for the voice aliases. If you just want a general voice, you can use this one up here. As like a default voice, the generic speaker up top. But it's much better to make aliases because you have a lot more control. And if you want to change it, you only have to change it in this one spot. And then it'll change it everywhere else you're using that voice or that alias. So like if you have it assigned to certain people, in your stream or whatever, to different individual users, you don't have to go through and change it for each individual person. You can just change it there. So it's a lot easier to make aliases anyway. All right, so we should have her. Let me add Speaker.Bot here. So y'all should hear this now. Or not. Okay. No, you're not going to because there's no YouTube integration. Duh. Obviously. Got it. Right. Okay. So we're going to try to force that now. Okay. Maybe it won't work. I don't know. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. That's what we do in this channel. Oh, YouTube doesn't have that? It doesn't allow that functionality? You can't have a shout out? Currently, I only stream once. I'm not a dual streamer, so I'm only on YouTube. Yeah. Twitch is for gaming. YouTube is for this. So I just keep them separate because, YouTube's where I put all the tutorials for all this stuff. So I figured the live stuff and the live Q&A, and we'll keep it here. And then my Twitch stuff can be for the fun and the gaming. And not that this isn't fun. I love this. I enjoy the shit out of this, but it's not a game, right? So I just decided to keep them separate, mainly for my own mentality, my brain compartmentalization. I probably should just dual stream everything, but Technology and IT Live, yeah. Did I make my own overlay? Yeah, I made this overlay. Everything else on OBS that you see or on the stream currently because like I said, I did a default reinstall of everything, right? So this is a fresh install of OBS. I put my plugins and all that in, obviously. But I just decided to use old stuff that I already had, and then we'll upgrade it as we go along, kind of like I explained earlier when, my thing is like, I want to have something to do when there's not a question coming in. Like right now we're working on the TTS stuff. And that's just for my stuff. You know what I mean? So I have some old ones from Gal Level. If y'all know Gal Level, he does a lot of OBS art stuff. He's really, really good dude. And he has like a Gumroad page, and then so I just downloaded some of his free stuff from a long time ago, and so I just used that. So we're gonna replace that as we make new stuff on stream. But yeah, I made it. And yes, yep, Team Western is correct. I used Canva. You can use Photoshop, GIMP, whatever. Yeah. Gal Level is amazing when it comes to art stuff with OBS and streaming. So if you ever need OBS art stuff, Gal Level is the one to go see. And I'll type his name in chat because he's French. But he is on YouTube. He's also a Twitch streamer. He's a partner on Twitch as well. He's been around for quite a while. He's a very good dude. Very, very good dude. But yeah, give him a check out. He's got, like I said, he's got stuff on Gumroad. He's got a lot of stuff for free. So he's real cool to new streamers and stuff like that. Gumroad. And then we can look up here. Gal level. There he is. So yeah, this is his page, and so he's got like 3D overlays. He's got alerts. He's got packages that have everything, including like panels for your Twitch page and all of that. And a lot of this stuff is like $1, $3.99, and then a lot of his older stuff is just free. So like here's a whole pack, has animated alerts. It's got your overlays, your starting soon screens, your be right back screens, $0. Like it's just, you know, and he's got a shit ton of stuff here too. So really good stuff there. I highly recommend that you check him out if you're looking for anything simple and ready to go. You know, for me personally, like I find his stuff, like I'm using it right now. You know, like when the transition screen and all of that stuff that you see, that was all part of a package deal, like one of those. It's really good if you're just starting out, or you don't have the artistic ability to make your own and you can't afford to hire an artist or whatever to make what you want. But I find his stuff is really good. It's functional, it's cool, it looks good, it's professional, but it's not something that you're going to have forever. You know what I mean? So you're going to expand and grow as you grow and make your stuff and want like more. I don't want to say more professional, but more styled to you, you know, but it works really well, and everything he does is near flawless. The sizes are perfect, you know, and all of that, of course. So highly recommend. Yeah. Well, oh, this, yeah, we're okay. So now that we have that, we need to play the sound. We're going to just let it speak. So the voice alias, what do we call it? YouTube Mascot. It's got to be exactly the same. And then we'll add delay, and then the message will be raw input. Right? I did call it YouTube Mascot. Yeah, okay. So now, wait a minute. This should be. It is connected. Okay. All right. Calm down, robot me. Chill out with your shit. So now we're going to make a trigger. We're going to call this one TTS. The command will be exclamation point TTS. This is going to be a YouTube message, obviously. We're going to ignore the bot account. Fuck it. Everybody can use it. Why not? So now, technically, if I go TTS, this is a test. It should just work. But nothing ever just works, right? So. I mean, I heard it. I don't think y'all heard it, though. Okay. But see, it's not even coming up into OBS. Why? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Actually, I have to add the goddamn bot to OBS.
Can you all hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, why don't you try it? Exclamation point TTS and then type something. Be nice though. Don't be rude.
Woohoo. Beep
Woo-hoo.
beep.
Beep beep. Love it.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah. Works nice. Simple. Simple. Now we're going to go and make it complicated.
BRB dog's got a potty.
Oh yeah, I
Are
think
you a
mine
programmer?
does too. Lazar.
Fantastic.
Hi, welcome in. Fantastic. Yes, yes. Am I a programmer? No. No. I am.
I love dragons.
Yes, you do, Natalia. I am a professional writer by trade. I don't really do that much anymore. Currently, I'm not really doing much of anything other than streaming. I work for my landlord, doing odd jobs here and there, taking care of his
Now
rental
you aren't
properties
going
and
to be
stuff
able
like
to
that,
shut up,
but
chat.
I know. I'm gonna have to be like, okay, all right. We're gonna make that a I would say a channel point redeem, but YouTube doesn't have channel point redeems. But see, I can restrict it too, right? So like I can come to my commands and I can make it so that you have to be, you know, a user or a member or something like that. I can put a user cooldown on it. You know, so we can do that, but it's fun and who cares, you know, as long as you're not being rude about it, you know what I mean? But then, you know, don't forget, I can come in here too, because it populates everything. So if we look at the action queue, here's all of your uses, right? So I can come in here and I can say it tells me, you know, here it tells me the message, right? It tells me who did it, what your username is, your user ID. So if you start being rude, I can just come in here and make a new action. Get rid of this. And I can just be like, we're going to do an if else statement. If else. And I'm going to just be like, if user equals your name, fucking break. Right? And then you won't be able to use it. So, you know, don't test me. I'll fucking block you. But yeah, no, I know some programming. I know a lot of like web code.
You can just use
programming
regex
and
to
stuff
stop
like that.
certain words.
I can, yeah. I can also set it up in here.
You so cool, bearded.
Oh, thank you. I can do word replacement as well, which if you use the spot, I don't recommend that you do that. But like I can make a bad word, like say fuck, and replace it with another not so bad word, like poopy. Let's go ahead and enable that. So now if I were to do, it should work this way.
Poppy YouTube is a LTT discount code.
What? I didn't mean poppy, I meant poopy. There you go. It's a discount code? Yeah, I don't know why I did TSS either. TTS. So let's test the word poopy.
Let's test the word poopy.
There you go. So you can make it say whatever you want. You know. Yeah. Yeah. It's very dangerous to be doing it. We can also disable. We can strip the words. It'll just not say it. We can yeet the entire message. You know, so there's a lot of things that we can do as well with that stuff. But you know. Hiding the word from chat, yeah, that would take in the Streamer.Bot, and you would have to use like a regex with some C# code. I'm not a regex expert. I don't really know much about regex or how it works. You can also, like, so I can put it on, I know I can put it on the command itself. I can change the mode to regex.
Nobody is a
and then it's
regex
gotta-
expert.
Nobody is a regex. Yeah. Okay, fair. So I know it's possible. You can do that, and you can have, if it matches, you know, a certain dictionary in regex or whatever, and it won't show. But you have to put like a delay on the chat for, like, I think it's like a 1 or 2 second delay as well. And I don't know, it's a whole mess, you know. But yeah, you can't, you know, that was one of the problems we had with Salty Dog coming in and wanted something he wanted, because he does a lot of scam baiting, which is really, really cool.
Chat moderation kinda sucks.
It does, yeah. But he wanted, he has people that come in with people's phone numbers, right, for that are scammers or whatever. And, you know, it's against Twitch TOS to put like personal information in chat. So he had me write him a script where they could use a channel point redeem, and it would all go through whispers and it would never show up in chat, because he wanted the same kind of thing. He's like, can we have it so if they post a phone number, it like blocks it out or whatever, but I still get the information? And I'm like, unfortunately, no, because for you to get the information, it has to go through chat. So if it gets blocked before it goes to chat, you're only going to get the blocked output. And the only way to block it before it gets to chat is to use regex. And so it's going to be stripped before even Twitch even sees it. So we had to go through the whispers, and we set up a whole form. It was really cool by the end of it. But yeah, we just gotta, you know, you gotta trust your chat and hope that they'll behave. And, you know, if they don't, you smack their hands and take their toys away, you know. That's why you have moderators too that can help, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's one of the things about being live on YouTube compared to being live on like Twitch or whatever is, you know, the whole moderation and stuff. You hate the acronyms and mystery names. Newbie here. Regex is registry shit. I don't know. Why are you coming here asking weird questions, man? Just kidding. Let's go to the almighty Google. What does regex stand for? Regular expressions. There you go. Regular expressions, or regex as it is known, is extremely and amazingly powerful in searching and manipulating text strings, particularly in processing text files. One line of regex can easily replace several dozen lines of programming code. Thanks, Google. Yeah, regular expression. I didn't know either. I just always thought it was just a thing, you know, regex. But yeah, that's that. Should we take it a step further? The TTS, I mean. Let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further. I'm going to go into studio mode, because I'm going to go over to my scenes. I'm going to create a new scene, and I'm going to call this scene TTS YT for YouTube. I'm going to say OK. And then I'm going to go to sources, and I'm going to add an image, and we're going to call this one TTS man.
The difference between a Twitch mod and a YouTube mod is that the Twitch mod gets better UI.
Yeah. Yeah. They also have a lot more power too. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, wrong one.
Twitch nicest UI is only available to mods.
You talking about mod view? I can't stand mod view. I cannot stand it. I don't like it at all. I actually have browser extensions that add more mod functionality and put it directly on my Twitch chat. So
You
I
can
don't ever
configure
have
it
to
change
go.
chat size and place.
Yeah, I know. I know. I don't like it. Everything that I can do in mod view, I can do directly in chat now on the page, so I don't have to go to mod view.
I think I'm in
New
an
Twitcher.
engineer's class.
Probably. Sounds like it. What is mod view? Mod view on Twitch, so easier to show than to tell. So if we go to Twitch, I don't know if anybody's live that I'm a mod for, probably not. But you can go to whatever page where you go to mod view, and basically it is a whole new page where you have all of your moderator stuff. So you have the stream here, you have all of like the action queue, which is like when people redeem things, they do shout outs, use commands, that kind of thing. It'll show up here. Your auto mod queue. So if your streamer has it set up where their auto mod is like delayed for 2 seconds, you can see all the chat here and decide what to do with it before it goes into live chat. You get to see who's online. You get to see, here's the actual chat. You can start predictions and unbans and report people and block people and just do all of this
If
stuff.
I was Twitch owner
there.
and own the business, I will change everything like UI and change some TOS, etc.
Yeah. A lot easier said than done, though, to be fair.
You can also configure all the UI.
Yeah, the TTS does. I have it set to ignore emotes. Where'd it go? Speaking options. So over here, you can set it to ignore the emotes. I can allow the very first one, but you can set it to ignore, so that way it doesn't read out the emote thing, which I think is very good.
Common man, vaping.
Common man vaping, yeah. Yeah, I smoked for like 40 years. Well, maybe not 40, like 30, 35. How old am I? Almost 35 years. So I said, fuck it. Got rid of the cigarettes, but I still needed the nicotine, so I started vaping.
The PC is reporting for abuse.
Whose PC?
I'd love to see your setup. Yours.
My PC is reporting for abuse? Better not be. Mine's very basic. I have the microphone. I got my little tablet that I use as a stream deck. I have 3 monitors and the webcam. Not very fancy.
Don't vape use nicotine patches. Also vape smoke slowly crusts on the PC.
Ah. Nicotine patches don't do shit. Plus they taste horrible. And I make my own juice, so there are no additives, and it is only the vegetable glycerin and vapor. Plus I clean my house.
Why would you put them in your mouth? Hard to keep them lit.
It is, yeah, it's really hard to keep nicotine patches lit, yeah. Can you randomly assign a voice to be used by a chatter, then have it used throughout the stream? You can. Yes, and that's where the Twitch integration for Speaker.Bot comes in. So if you go into users after you're connected to your Twitch, whoever comes into your chat will show up in this list, and then you can give them a voice alias of their own. So anytime that they use the command, it will use their voice. You would have to set that up in the voice aliases for each person. But I'll show you as an example. Let's go to my Twitch one. So here's a list of people in my chat, right, on Twitch. And then so they can all have their voice aliases for each person, right? And then I just assign that person their thing, their voice, right? So I think I got, let's see if I can find somebody quick. Probably not. I have a lot of people in my chat.
You will play
over the
Titanfall
years.
2 pistol.
I will play Titanfall 2. No, I won't. No, I won't. Oh my God. So many people.
It's a masterpiece.
Anyway, you get the idea. You get the idea, right? So you come into somebody here and you use the same way we did the default voice, and you just give them one, and then anytime that person chats, it'll use their voice. What the hell was there? It'd be a lot easier if I was live, because then it would show who was in my chat now, and I wouldn't have to go through the log and slog of people that have ever been in my chat ever. Because there's a lot of, oh, Bibbidi, B-I-B. Bibbidi, here you go. Bibbidi's one. So Bibbidi has her own voice. She has a nickname. So I've given her a voice alias of Bibbidi there. And then it'll say anytime, here, anytime it's been used or whatever. But so she's set up with her own voice. So when Bibbidi uses the command, it uses whatever I have set up here for Bibbidi, which is this voice here. When Alex comes in, it uses this voice. When Kirby comes in, it uses this voice. When Marb uses his, it uses that voice. So each person can have the same one. So.
Smiley face.
Benny, there you are. Speak of the devil. Okay, let's see. Got to catch up on chat. Let's see. Put a quick image of your setup in the Discord chit chat. All right, I'll check that out in a second. But can it be set up to assign automatic? No. No, you have to go in and tell it which voice to use for which person, right? So there's no way to like, oh, you get one. Now what you can do is you can make a voice alias for like a subscriber, a VIP, moderator, something like that, because then when you go to users,
have a nice day, gents.
Based on their role, right? So whatever their role is, we'll get that voice as well. So that's one way you can do it, but that would only be like 3 or 4 different voices. So completely up to you how you want to handle it. No, I don't need you to go live. You can go live if you want. I'm not stopping you, but no, I would have to go live to populate that list. Laser Pro, thank you for being here. Hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. They need to add one for Troublemaker? Yeah, for sure.
Bringing back old school emotes. Smiley face.
Smiley face. Yeah, look at that. See, mine's not much different, except I have one vertical monitor, so they're all in a line. I used to have the top monitor when I had 4 monitors, and I don't have a laptop. I have my tablet, which fits where your Stream Deck is. But other than that, almost identical. Laptop is their secondary? Yeah. Yeah.
Hi-Fi uses a TV, sad face.
Use a TV? 2 of my monitors are TVs. Use a 42-inch TV? Yeah, see? I already used the bat. Should we use... Still what's tempting, Benny? What are you doing? To disrespect me or what? Can't come in here and be like, I respect you, but it's tempting.
I see a boot warming up. LOL. I'm adding a little dude. So this will be TTS man. Oh, I know what Benny's talking about. Now that I have TTS, Benny is a big Demi Lovato fan, and he loves to spam Demi Lovato lyrics through the TTS. So yes, please let's not do that on the YouTube side, please. Took me a minute to realize what he was fucking talking about. Hello, Klein.
Not that? Not that? Okay, then I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. You have a thumbs up, by the way. Thank you. Conan! How are you?
Hello everyone, UWU hee hee. I say hi-fi better than every teacher he had.
Hello, hello. Are you over on Twitch? I don't have the Twitch bot open. There. Yeah. No, that was that one time when you came in, you were spamming all my channel points over on Twitch while I was offline because I had the bot open. I don't have that bot open. That one's right here, and he will stay closed unless I absolutely need him. It's good to see you though. Hi Conan. Hi Benny. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Who's better than every teacher he's had? Who? Who that? Who that? Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this now. We need to go here. We need to go here. We need to go...
Sorry,
Last one.
Filters. No worries. You don't need to apologize for anything. We're adding filters to the audio source. I'm going to add nothing because I haven't added that apparent. Oh, move action. Here it is. Never mind. I've added it. Haha. So this will be move action, and then we're going to do... Is this the... No, it's not a move action either. Jesus. Damn it. Well, rip. We're not going to have a mascot today. We'll work on that next week. I got to get a new plugin installed. You annoyed yourself. See, it gets old after a while. But we got TTS, so that's one thing. That's one thing. Right? Now.
Where do you get plugins for Streamer.Bot?
You don't. There aren't any plugins. I'm talking about a plugin for OBS. That was an OBS filter. But I apparently don't have that installed on this version of OBS, which I thought I did. I thought I did. Boop, boop. Okay. So we got TTS working. That's cool. That was easy. That was literally one action, one trigger, one sub action. That was too easy. I'm gonna add a TTS mascot. It's gonna be a little dude that pops up. But there's a plugin called Move Source, and why do I not have I have Move? I have to have it. I have to have it. Hold on. I have to have it. I do have it. All right. Hold on. Let me look at this again. Got a jet. Great day. Oh, thank you. It was nice talking with you too. And thank you for stopping in. You like the one that Alex had is actually yeah, super simple. You ready for this? Hold on. Let me grab the right thing here. Right here. Right here. Log in with your Discord. It's super free. And then you can upload your images. It'll default to your Discord avatar. But you, like I have my little panda dude here. So you can upload the speaking image, the inactive image, or the mouth closed image. If you have a muted one and deafened, if they're different or not. If it's not, it'll default to whichever one you want. You can have up to 8 different ones. Well, 7 plus your Discord avatar, all for free. You can set if it'll bounce, if there's a fade, you know, this, how different, all these different little settings, if you want to show the mute and deaf icons or not. And then you get an OBS browser source, and you have one for your individual, for you, and then you have one for the group. And so like if you have 5 or 6 people in your voice chat, and they all have their little thing on, or even if they don't, it'll default to their Discord avatar. You have the group browser source, And then anytime you're connected to anything on Discord voice, so that's a server's voice channel, that would be like your own voice channel, or if you call, like I was on a call with Natalia just a little bit ago, and you saw when we were sharing her screen, you saw my little Reaper guy here, this little Grimbo. You saw him on her screen. That's where it comes from. So you can have your individual browser source. So you can have, like, if you have 3 people that you normally game with, say, and you can put them in different parts of the screen, or you can just do the group browser source URL, and it puts them all in like a little line, and you can move it, wherever you want across your screen. But yeah, as long as you're connected, and I have a couple of friends that stream, but they don't have webcams, and they didn't know what to do, so they set this up for free. They added their little PNG guy, the one speaking one, and then they just go into a VC when they stream all by themselves, because you have to be connected to a VC for it to show up. But they just go into like a private voice channel, and there you go. This does have integration with Streamer.Bot, by the way, but it is on the premium. You have to pay for it, but it gives you API, so you can actually like do stuff in Streamer.Bot with that browser source specifically, or with this program. And I haven't really tested it, because I haven't needed the need to. But yeah, so if you want a free option and you just want a basic little, like we had last night, like Alex had last night, just to talk in, dude, this is how you do it. That's the best way to do it. How the hell do I find this stuff? I don't know. I just look for shit. I'm like, hey, you know what I need? I need this. I need this functionality. And then I go look if it already exists. And then if it doesn't exist, or it costs too much money, I'm like, how can I do this myself? Most of the stuff I already find, though, because I'm not that original. But okay, back to this. Why? If I have the thing, maybe I did it wrong.
Hi-Fi is absconding with new knowledge. Thank you, winky face.
You're absconding with new knowledge. You're welcome. This is not it. This is not what I was doing. That's a move action. This is not what I... Okay. Audio move. Hey, there it is. I found it. We can do the mascot. Get out of here. I just didn't see it at first. Okay, magnitude. We're going to source visibility. Okay, so first we're going to come in here. And we're going to add the source, add the scene, nested scene, to this scene. So there's the little dude, right? There he is. He's just there, being a little, he's just duding around. The scene that we're talking about then is going to be this scene, and then TTS man, and then threshold is going to be enable under, disable over. Put that on 1. Okay, and then we're going to duplicate this. And then this is going to be enable over, disable under, and he's going to be man 2. And also one. I think. Right, okay. And now what I need to do then is I need to we're going to do show transition. Well, we'll leave that at none. But we're going to make the visibility none. First, we need to test it though, right? So if we do
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
so see how he talks there. Cool. So that'll work for me. So now we're going to come back into here. We're going to turn this visibility off. We're going to come into our TTS command here. We're going to set OBS. We're going to set the source visibility state. The source is going to be our scene. We're going to make it visible. Put that at the top. We're going to add a slight delay. We'll do a delay of like 500 seconds. And then we'll do another delay of about 1 second. I didn't 500 milliseconds, I meant. And then we're going to turn the visibility off. So we can just duplicate this and turn the visibility off. So now if we do a TTS command,
Hi guys, look at me. I am speaking with a face.
okay, maybe 1 second after is too long. So we'll make that half a second. Boom. Now we have a fucking TTS mascot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking. You need a notebook to keep up with me? Ah, we got this. You can come back. You can come back and after the live, so probably tomorrow, because I have a couple things to do tonight. But probably tomorrow I will come in and after every live I would go back through and do the chapters with the timestamps on them. So if you wanted to remember something, or oh my god, I forgot how he did that, or you know, heaven forbid you have like the same problem that Natalia had, you remember that this stream had that answer, you can come back and just click right on the timestamp and go right to it. I try to get those up either the same day after the live or the next day, so they will be there.
I'm a hands-on, so yes, I need to come back and walk through it.
Nice. Yeah, also by the way, the voices for this that we have obviously in here, the the sappy, not the best voices, right? But they are the easiest to set up and they're free. So, you know, for now we're going to go with it, but I might change that over. I might add my Amazon ones later because fuck it. I'm already paying for them, right? Might as well use them here too. So we can get a better voice, but it works for now, right? So using voice mod that you mentioned, that's right, you did mention that. Can voices be changed throughout DTS? Now you're talking about, okay, you're talking voice mod, right? Not voice meter. I don't want to be confused, right? So voice mod, honestly, I'm not 100% familiar with that. So we're going to go take a look at it. That's the voice changer one, right? Right. Okay. The hell was that just flew at me? Okay. You want to use it with Streamer.Bot. Okay, so yeah, I know that Streamer.Bot has added the integration for it. Have you connected it through Streamer.Bot yet? Not yet. Okay, that's going to be the first step. So we need to come in, not the tabs, integrations. So here, voice mod. So you just want to set it to connect to voice mod. It'll try to connect. Obviously, I don't have it installed, so it's going to fail. Auto connect and auto reconnect once it's open. And then where's my settings? General user. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. So with the voice mod, you're going to have, these are your sub actions that you're going to have. You're going to have get the current voice, play a sound, select a random voice, select voice by ID, set your background state effect, set your sensor state, set hear my voice state, the mute state, the voice changer state, or stop all sounds. So those are your sub actions that you can do. So what is it that you're trying to do with it exactly? Can voices be changed through the TTS? Yes. So obviously here you can do your select a voice or select voice by ID. So you would basically, like we just set up here with the TTS, you know, and using the Speaker.Bot to speak and choosing which mascot. So you would just do that. So we would go to integrations, voice mod, and then you would select voice and just use that sub action. You'll tell it which voice to select, either based on name or ID, and then have that be your trigger on that. Could be a channel point redeem, a command line, you know, whatever you wanted there, a regular trigger, right? I believe it also, before we skip on that, I believe there's also some triggers. I could be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. So you can also set a trigger for when voice mod is connected, disconnected, if your soundboard changed, or your voice is loaded. So when you load a voice, that can be a trigger for a certain thing. So yeah, make sure it's connected, which is under the integrations tab. So you just go to integrations, voice mod there, and just connect and auto reconnect. Make sure you check those and then click the button and it'll look for the connection, should connect automatically. And then you'll have access to all of those sub actions. So yeah, give a play around. If you have any issues with anything, just let me know and we'll do that. So pretty straightforward though. It's going to be a basic, you know, setup, something like we just did with the TTS there, depending on what you want to do. I'm assuming you want to have like channel point redeems where people can change your voice or something like that. And if that's the case, then obviously your trigger is going to be a channel point redeem and then the sub action. Oh, okay. So you can be a command. That's fine. Right? So you can say your trigger to be a command like we did with the exclamation point TTS, and you can just have it be like, you know, for example, I don't know if you say for example, one of your voices is like Darth Vader, right? So you can just have it be like, you know, exclamation point Jedi be your command, and then it changes your voice to that. So the sub action would be, you know, change voice to or set voice by ID, you know, or whatever. Yeah. I would just put like a timer on it, right? So like you have whatever your default voice is or your default setting for voice mod. And then so I would like if they have a trigger, you know, so exclamation point Jedi or whatever, right? And then it changes your voice. So set the voice to, and then I would set a delay like we did here. And I would set a delay and only have it go for like a minute or two or however long you want it to last, right? And then set that delay and then have it set it back to the default one automatically. So once it runs, so somebody uses that command, it'll change your voice. It'll run for that time. It'll set your voice back and you don't have to do anything else. And let's let it all go back to normal on its own. Yeah. So you have Stream Deck set up with it. So integrating Stream Deck with Streamer.Bot should automate that all. I'm assuming. Yeah, you can. Yeah, because and there is the settings for that as well. Stream Deck is fully integrated in with Streamer.Bot. I don't have a Stream Deck, so I have it disabled. But yeah, I don't. But the Elgato is the one you want to use. Whoops. Elgato. So when you do that, here's your Steam Deck, auto start your server. Yeah, I'm sure you have that already connected, right? So, and then of course all of the sub actions and shit that come along with that too. Should be good. Should be good. Yeah.
I think that is perfect.
You just got the Steam Deck, so using it for bill pays and all kinds of stuff. Nice. Yeah, I just use the free one from Streamer.Bot. I use my tablet as the interface, so it works for me. I have my Zoom button on there. I got my one sound that I have.
Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I could watch kids fall off bikes all day. I don't give a shit about your kid.
Yeah. One sound. That's my deck. Yeah, Streamer.Bot has their own deck, by the way, if you didn't know. If you didn't know. Check this out. This is cool. Oops, we're gonna go to Streamer.Bot website. You go log in with your Discord. And then when you click your name over here, hold on. When you click your little name over there, you have decks. Go to your decks. And then you can build a deck. So this is my YouTube deck, right? So this is, changes to my start screen in OBS, goes to my just chatting screen, to this screen, to my BRB scene, right? I have my sound button, and all of that. This is my Twitch deck. Yeah. This is when I do my YouTube tutorials, right? I have that one. I have that deck. And then this are other people's decks. This is Alex's deck. You have to navigate through all those pages. No. This is the setup page, right? So this is my deck, right? And I go through, and when I launch my deck, so up here, we have the launch deck. And then it takes you to a web page. And then this address up here, you just use that. So you can bring it up on your phone. You can bring it up on your computer. You can put it on that laptop that's next to you, right? I have it on my tablet because it's touchscreen, obviously. But yeah, so this is Zoom and follow the mouse. Stop following the mouse. But the cool thing I like about this one, though, is I can set, like, all of my decks are set to private, right? And so even if you have that web address, like, you could literally copy this. I could post this in chat right now, and you wouldn't even see this. It would just say you do not have permission, right? Hey, King, welcome in. How does it zoom in like that? That is an LUA script in OBS, and I'm just using hotkeys in Streamer.Bot to activate the zoom script. But yeah, so with the deck though, you can have as many as you want too, right? So that's why I have ones for different ones, right? But you can actually come in here. Like I could come in here, I can go to my settings for the deck. I can go to security. And if you have a Discord account and you have ever logged into the Streamer.Bot website, I can add you as a user on my stream deck, and then I could send you that web address, right? And then you can have full control over that deck. You can't add or remove or edit anything, but you can use it. So that's why, like, I have access to Alex's deck because I'm a moderator in her channel, so I can access her deck. Now you see, I don't have the ability to edit anything, right? But I can push all of her buttons. How does it, let's see, bought a cheap particular Android tablet that I've set up for a deck through Streamer. But yeah, exactly. It's so good. That's, yeah. You need a bearded ink manual. Oh yeah. But yeah, man, I love it. And because it's free and it, I mean, obviously integrates with Streamer.Bot, right? It's so easy to set up. Like that TTS thing we just did. I mean, obviously there's no point in that, but I can come in here. There's my TTS command. Done. I can make it. This is my TTS, right? I can give it an icon. We go to this little website over here called Icones. We get a little icon. Let's do the flower. We copy that in. Put that right there. Right? Boom. Look at that. Now I have a TTS button on my deck. It's done. It's already there. It works. I mean, how fucking easy is that? It doesn't get any easier. I can literally have a button for every action that I can make in Streamer.Bot. Done. Yeah, I'm sure. So why make a command if it's on the deck? What do you mean? I could lose you for a bit. You're really busy. I made the TTS command. Yeah. So no, I don't. Absolutely. Look. Okay. So this button right here, right, will take me to my BRB screen. And it goes like this. If I press it, and then when I want to come back, I press this button. Now, if we go to the bot, right, and we look at my stream management, here is my 2 BRB. Let me zoom in. So here's my 2 BRB scene. So this is the action. Come on. This is the action where we get the current scene. We set the active scene to the BRB and we disable my microphone. You'll notice there's no trigger. I don't need a trigger because nobody's going to send me to my BRB screen except for me, right? Now I could do the same thing for the TTS, and I can actually, let me come and zoom out. I could do the same thing for the TTS, right? And not have a trigger for it and have it here. I can do the action type with input. And then I can do the action with TTS. And then when I hit the button, it'll pop up and I can, like, I would have to type in the input that I needed to do. But that's for me, right? The deck is for me. I want you guys to be able to use the TTS. So that's why the trigger is there. So you can use it. But I don't have to have a trigger or a command or a channel point redeem in Streamer.Bot to use it on the deck. Does that make sense? Yeah. And like I have things that you don't have access to, like the sound bite. There's no way for you guys to play this sound bite. I have my little sound wherever I put it. Where did I put my sound? I don't even know where oh, here it is, sounds, right? There's no trigger for the sound. But I can press this button.
Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I could watch kids fall off bikes all day. I don't give a shit about your kids.
Boom. Right? So I can make this a soundboard if I wanted to. I don't have to have stream controls. I don't have to have my zoom and stuff. It could just be all sounds. You know, you can make your own soundboard or whatever. So I could actually, if I wanted to, and I've thought about doing this, right? Because you've seen my my Twitch deck. This is the one for Twitch, and it's fucking full. Now I can go in, I can resize this. Where's my styles? Scaling, right? I can change how many rows I have up to 16. I can say how many columns I have up to 16. So I can literally have this many buttons on my Stream Deck, right? But I don't want that many, obviously. So we're going to go back to 5 and 7. But I could. But I don't want to, because then I can't see what they are, right? So, yeah, I like buttons. Yeah. You can upload your own image as well. But my point was, because these have their own web address, right? So like my Stream Deck here, when I go launch deck, I have this address here. I can use this in Streamer.Bot as a fetch URL, right? And then I could make that a button on my Stream Deck. So I could technically make like 3 Stream Decks. One is just, say, sounds. One is controlling my stream. One is for shout outs and random stuff, right? Or whatever. And each one of them could have a button to the other 2 decks. And I could just hit a button and it would load the new page and load the new deck. So I wouldn't even have to like switch manually if I wanted to be pedantic about it. Yeah. What is the chat to toot? Well, because I'm on YouTube, I do the tutorials on YouTube, right? So I have my just chatting scene. So this is my just chatting scene. So when we're on the chatting scene and I want to go to the tutorial scene, I press that button. Yeah, toot just means tutorial. Yeah. Yeah, there's also some big changes coming to the deck and the deck integrations, as it were. He's gonna whipstick stop go if you're in the Streamer.Bot Discord. He's the one that's in control of the Stream Deck. He's also the one that does the embedded chat here. So he's the one that's responsible for all of that. And I was talking to him a couple weeks ago about it, because the way when the Stream Deck first came out was back right before Discord started getting rid of their delimiters. And so when you add people to your deck to use like your moderators or whatever, you still have to use their old delimiter, even though nobody has a delimiter anymore. So adding people to the deck is can be kind of janky. It can be kind of difficult to get them on. And there are some other like quality of life and ease of use issues that he is fixing. He is working on. There will be a huge update, but he doesn't have a timeline for that. Does Streamer.Bot use many resources while using deck? Well, no, because it's all in the browser. So if your browser can run the web page, then it'll work. Yeah. And it's not going to use any more resources than it does in Streamer.Bot open to run a command, you know, exclamation point TTS. How much does that use? Same thing. It's all going to use the same. So, yeah. Cool. Oh, speaking of BRBs, I do think I'm going to go take one. I'm going to refill coffee and go to the little boy's room. I might check and see if the doggy needs to go out. So it might be an extended one if he does. Otherwise, I will be right back. But take this time to refresh your own drinks and snacks. Get your questions ready. Stand up and stretch and sit up straight, you banana-shaped fucks. All of you, even me. I sit like a shrimp. But yeah, and take medication if you need to, and it is time to do so. Don't forget to take your meds. Also, your laundry's done. So go handle that, and we'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. All right, we're back. Puppers didn't move, so I'm not gonna poke the bear, right? All right. Yeah, just refilling the coffee. Yeah. All right. Normally my BRBs are 4 to 5 minutes long because I got to take him outside, but he's sleeping on the couch, and if I stand up and he moves, I know he's got to go. Hey, if I can move, he's like, whatever, dude, I'm good. Who wants to learn how to make a transition in OBS using a green screen? I figured out a way to make that happen. By the way, I need to do a full tutorial on it. But if you know anything about OBS and their transitions, you know that transitions are built into OBS, but you also know that you cannot apply a chroma key filter to a transition. So that means if you have a pretty badass transition that has a green screen effect that you need to green screen out, you cannot use it directly. Oh, but you can. But you can. And I'm going to show you how. So we're going to go through it. Bear with me though. This is practice for the actual tutorial I'm going to make because it has been so fucking long since I've actually done this. But because of Streamer.Bot, but wait, there's more. If you act now, I will throw in two free tutorials for you to watch. No. With Streamer.Bot, being able to control visibility and delays and all of that for OBS, we can make our very own transition, right? So I'm gonna show you how, and I'm debating, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do it? You know what? We'll do it this way. I'm gonna do it on my version, the live version, but I'm also gonna do it on my testing version. So where are you? We'll do this one. So let this one load up. I don't know. I have like 6 installs of OBS. Don't look at me. No, don't fucking at me, okay? Oh, I gotta watch my language. I forgot. YouTube can demonetize me because I have a potty mouth. So stupid. Like, who even? Who even? We're family friendly. You don't think I cuss in front of my kids? Okay. Yeah. Well, I know that recently that they have. Well, I say recently. I think it was like April of 2023 or whatever. They relaxed those. So if you don't, they only scan. I think they only scan like the first like 10 seconds of your video. So if you don't cuss within that time, and then you're still allowed moderate words. Apparently, douchebag is a moderate cuss word. Who knew? So you're allowed those. You're allowed your moderate words, your shit, damn, right? But your heavy words, like the F-bomb, you're only allowed a few of them. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, you've seen my little profile on fucking Twitch over there, right? Your foul-mouthed horse. I mean, it's literally the first thing I say about myself, right? I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and I was in the Navy, right? I have a mouth. I have a mouth. So yeah, I mean, come on. You were Navy? Hell yeah. Yeah. I was electronics technician, submarines, sir. I was a bubblehead. Yeah, I was in Groton too. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. I was Miami, USS Miami. First to fire, second to fire, baby. You were surface fleet in Norfolk? I'm sorry. Haze, gray, and underway? No thanks. No thanks. Sub life or no life? Three empty missile tubes and mushroom cloud and Miller time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Except for the war. I didn't really care for that too much, but you know. I got to have a conversation with Mickey Rooney because of it though, so that was kind of cool. You served as I did Sarajevo, Kosovo. That was me. Sorry guys over there. I didn't mean to turn your country into a crater. My bad. I was 99 to 02. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I'm like, that's not what I said. And the sad part is we went over there. We were part of the York battle group, right? We went over there, and And no, I don't. I mean, thank you for saying that, but no, I don't. I try to forget those days. But we went to the York battle group and they were like, oh, shit's getting real. And out of the entire battle group, we were the only one to fire. And we did our 6 months and we came back. We were supposed to we made it all the way back to Groton. We pull in, we're unloading, getting all the trash, right? And the USS Dallas is 2 piers down, taking on stores, getting ready to go replace us. They back out. We've been in port, I think it was 11 hours. And I volunteered to do first watch on when we got back so that if I got first watch, I would have like 3 weeks of vacation rather than 2, right? So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm already here, right? So anyway, the Dallas goes to back out. They get tugged out. And when they get turned around and they start going forward and their fucking prop falls off. The only other battle-ready submarine? Mine. So they get tugged back into port. They take their stores off. We put their stores on. We recall everybody from vacation and head back out for another 6 months. Yeah. Fuck war, man. Anyway. Got out as IT2, internal communications. Yeah, I was ET. I was supposed to be 2. I was 2 for like a week, and then I got downgraded. Whoops. Don't do drugs, kids. Oh, well. I was young, dumb, and full of trouble. It was a good time, though, man, but I just did some bad things that I didn't want to be a part of, and, Anyway. All right, we're going to go look at this shit. Here we go. We're going to make a green screen transition. Anywho. Yeah, it does make you grow up fast. Yeah. I graduated boot camp. The day of graduation was my 21st birthday. So it wasn't my first choice. But my dad was a submariner as well. So I kind of already knew everything, going in, like what to expect, all that. I'd been on submarines before. We did little tiger cruises where you go out for like 2 or 3 days, so I knew that's what I wanted to do. And, but, yeah. So, okay. Here's what we got. Look, we got our starting soon screen. We have our just chatting screen. You love I do too. I've lived on the coast ever since I was 12. I was born in the deserts of Texas, moved to the coast when I was 11. 11? 11. And I've been on a coast ever since. Love the ocean. We have our lockdown scene. We have our gameplay scene, which doesn't have any gameplay stuff on it. There's our game stuff. We'll show that. We have our BR back screen, which nothing on it, and then our stream ending. So we have our different scenes, right? You're an islander off Cape Cod. Okay, Mr. Fancy Pants McGee. I live in poor town. Fuck all. Just gonna go to Cape Cod for the weekend. Shut up. I'm like, I was homeless in Myrtle Beach. We are not the same. No, I kid. But, yeah. So what we want to do basically is we want to fake it. So like I was saying, if we have our scene transitions,
right? Yeah, Myrtle Beach is badass. Fucking love Myrtle Beach. So you can set up a stinger transition. So let's add one. So we have a stinger transition. Now, if you have a stinger transition, you have to have a video file, right? So we're just going to find a video file. I think I have some somewhere. I mean, I know I have video files, but you know what I mean. So we have, let's see. Transitions. Here we go. So I have, let's say, okay, here you go. I have, I don't know. Boom Media. What the hell is this? I don't even know what this is. We're going to go without audio because we're on YouTube. I don't even know what that is. What? Oh, is it still? Oh, that's what it's the dragon. Rawr. Okay. So there we go. It's a long one. And you can't see it, so that's not going to work. Okay, so let's go change that to something else. Most of these I found. My girlfriend made one and she bought me a couple other ones. Let's try the Pokeball. Is that the one? I don't know. Let's see. Boink. Yeah, see, these I've already done. So that's what that looks like. Let me take a look, because I mean, I can't have an example if I don't have anything to show. Let me see here. Let's take a look at what I got. You're gonna listen here? Hear you out? Okay, I'm listening. Between me and Alex, yeah. With your name as Pixel Phantom. Mm-hmm. You would love it if I could make an OBS scene and such. You want us to make you a scene? Or do you want like a whole OBS setup? Like starting soon, just chatting? Or do you want like just one scene? I don't normally do this. Just kidding. Hold on. Hold on. That comes with Alex's touch, by the way. But yeah, we have that. We do that. You also don't have to go through the Ko-Fi either. Hit me up on Discord so we can talk about it more. But yeah, that's definitely doable, my friend. Okay, one of these has a green screen. That's not it. Did I get rid of all of my green screen transitions, for fuck's sake? Hold on, maybe Alex has some. Any way to message me personally in Discord? Yeah, you can send me a DM on Discord. If you find my name in the Discord, you can click on my name. It'll bring it up. There's a little message and just send me a message I'll reply to it, and then we can go from there. I'm trying to find something. You know what? Fuck it. Here's... fuck. You're a chaotix. Okay. I will look for it. Damn it. Why do I not have anything with a green screen? I got rid of all my green screen shit, I guess. Come on, no, I know I have some. Graphics, videos, green screen. Here we go. Most of these are memes, though. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Don't mind the stripper, guys. Yeah, you'll find most of these on my Twitch account. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. We'll do Ruby Sapphire encounter. That's really long. Ugh, that's really long. How long is this one? 6 seconds? How long is that? 30 seconds. Good Jesus. Okay, no. 6 seconds is still pretty long for a transition, but let's see what we got. We might have to use that. So if any of y'all have ever played Pokemon, you recognize the battle screens, right? See if I have anything a little bit better. I got rid of all of them because I thought I did anyway. That might be our option. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. So if we go in here, we'll go to our stinger properties. Let's get that one up. Where'd it go? Okay, so scene elements, no graphics. It was videos, green screen, the Pokemons, encounter, transition. We'll just do this one because it doesn't flash as much. So we got this. Whoop, right? Okay, so that would be our transition. But as you can see, there's a green screen there. Ugh, gross. And if we go to our properties on the stinger, there's no way to add filters to it. We can't do a chroma key on it or anything like that, right? So what do? Well, we don't use a stinger. We're going to set our default to cut, which just means it just goes directly to that scene. It doesn't do anything. Okay. And then we're going to make a brand new scene. So we're going to add a new scene. We're going to call this one transition. And in this one, we're going to add a source. And this is going to be a media source because most of your transitions might have sounds or whatever. So it's going to be a media source because it's probably going to be a movie, a WebM file, or, you know, a MOV or MP4, whatever it is, right? So we're going to call this one the transition screen. Doesn't matter really what you call it. You want to give it your name, whatever, you know, something unique, obviously. And then the file, of course, is what we're going to use. So we're going to do the Pokemon encounter transition here. It does have audio, but I'm not going to play it because YouTube doesn't like sound, apparently. We don't want it to loop right now. You know, we're going to change that, obviously, because we need to get the timing down and all of that. But for now, no loop. So we're going to set it here. We're going to come in, we're going to right click instead of like dragging it and getting it all distorted and shit. We're going to come to
transform, and then fit to screen. So now it's full size. Now, the time it plays, you can see up in here, it'll tell you how long it plays for. So this one is a 6-second movie. Okay. And then if you look at the timer, you can tell when the transition happens. So we're gonna turn it on. Transition happens about now, so about 2 seconds in, right? And that's important information to have. So we're going to go ahead and lock this bad boy down, and we're going to turn the visibility off. So now we have our transition. But now we get to learn about nested scenes. Hooray! Ah! And there was much rejoicing. Basically, a nested scene is when you take any other scene that you have and put it inside another scene. You nest the scene inside another scene. And you can do that by adding a new source, and you'll see that there is a scene option. There is a scene option right there. So we're going to add all of our major scenes here. So we are starting soon, or just chatting, our gameplay, our be right back, and our stream ending. Okay, we're going to add all of those into this new transition scene. Okay. And all you got to do is just do that scene, and then you're just going to pick it from the list. So we want our starting soon. We want to add another one. We want our just chatting. We want to add another one. Don't worry about what they look like right now. I see you go, oh my God, they're all piled up. Yeah, that's fine. We want our gameplay. We want our BRB for sure, obviously. Okay, and we want our stream ending. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to go to stream ending somewhere. Where'd it go? Stream ending. There it is. Okay, so now we're going to put our transition at the very top. Just like that. Okay, now we can go ahead and lock these down. I have a penchant for liking to lock everything down. There he is. Hello, we got you. Oh, there you go. I sent you a friend request. Cool. But yeah, we'll get to talk about that here coming up soon. But yeah, okay. So now we have our transition on top. So when it triggers, nothing shown below, right? We have our stream ending, be right back, our gameplay, just chatting, all of those. We have all of that. And everything that comes with these scenes. So here's the just, obviously these are just scenes I made for a tutorial. Like there's not anything really in them. There's audio, the alerts are there, right? But there are also, now because we've nested them, they're also in there as well. So if we turn to visit, there's our stream, not our stream ending. That's not what I wanted, our stream start. So this is the exact same scene, and you'll see it has all the same audio, everything. Everything that's in here is now in here. Okay. So we're going to turn the visibility of that one off also. So we have no visibility on for this one. Now here's the cool part. I'm going to loop this. So we're going to turn this on, but we're going to set it to loop. Remember I said we don't want it to loop. We want it to loop. Okay. Because we want it to play over and over and over again, because we want to see what's going on, right? So now we get to come in here, and we're going to right click, and we're going to go to filters. And then we're going to come in here to the effects filters, and we're going to click the little plus sign, and way at the top, we have chroma key. You have it. It's already there. It's built in. Thank you, OBS. Boom. We're going to sit there. We're going to name it. Boom. Now it defaults to green, which is what we want. And as you can see on the little preview, it's the same color green that's in our video. Hey, ain't that cool? So we don't have to make any adjustments, but you can if you want. So if it's not the exact same color green or whatever, You can go through and change similarity, the smoothness, the color spill. So like you can see when it runs, there'll be different little things we can do, the opacity of it, the contrast and brightness, things like that, right? So you can get it to match your green exactly. They also have blue and magenta by default, or you can do a custom color. So if we do a custom color, like say we only want this color blocked out, right? And then you say, oh shit, that's not going to work, right? So you have your options. So like I said, if it's not the exact same color of green, you can find your color of green to chroma key that out. But usually if the green screens are done correctly, they use the SDR green, which is just 00FF00, right? And that's what this uses. So we're going to stay with that and we're going to go there. And so now you can't really see it, but it's running. So if we bring the visibility, come on, toggle out. There we go. If we bring the visibility of our gameplay scene up, for example, and then we let the transition loop, you'll see it. Doo-doo, boing, right? So that's what it's doing over and over again. Okay. So now we get to do the magic. So we can set this, we can turn the loop off because we don't need that anymore. We've seen that the green matches. We turn the visibility of everything off. Okay. And now we get to go into Streamer.Bot. And we're gonna set that up in Streamer.Bot. Now I have this. Let me get this done over here real quick. Okay. Because I told you I'm showing you, but I also want to do it on YouTube side, right? So I'm going to go into studio mode so I don't have to leave this scene. And we're going to make our new scene. We're going to add it. What did we call this one? Transition. Okay. So I'm just going to name everything the same. Transition. Okay. So there it is. And then in that we have our sources, which is the trans screen. So we're going to add a media source. We call this the transition screen, spelled exactly the same as I did there. And we're going to select the same thing. Let me get the video up. Green screen, the Pokemon transition. There it is. Hey, Breezers, welcome in. How are you, my friend? We're going to say okay. We're going to go ahead and add the chroma key filter. Wait, where'd it go? Why is it not there? Okay. Filter. Chroma key, green, good, there. All right. Now we're just I'm gonna add all my other scenes real quick. So we have the starting soon. We have, what do we have? Just chatting. Okay. We have the tutorial. Okay. We have the BRB. Okay. And then we have the ending, which I probably never use, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to put the green screen back on top. We're going to lock everything down. And turn the visibility off. And we're going to leave it. Okay, so now we're back. So now, current version of OBS that we're using to stream here on YouTube is the exact same setup as this now. Okay, so now we can go into the bot. Boop. And we're going to go to stream management because that's where I control everything. Now we already have some of our stuff here. We have our start stream. We have our start to the chat. We have our just chatting to the tutorial, all of this stuff. Well, we need to add our transition stuff into the bot now. And this is where it gets to be a little bit fun and a little bit tricky. So what I'm going to do before we do all that is I'm going to open up my tutorial version of Streamer.Bot, which, where do I have that? I don't remember. I think it's my desktop. Maybe. I think I moved everything, so now I don't know where shit is anymore. But that's okay. I'll find it. Hold on. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Programs, tutorial bot. Hey, there you are. Look at that. And we can come in here. Where'd you go? Elemental PQRS. All right, so we'll let this go. All right. So now we have our bot here. Okay, same thing. So we're going to come to stream control on this guy. Here we go. So we have the start to just chatting and then the chatting to game. Okay, so we'll start with the start to just chatting scene, right? So that technically when we have that trigger, it's going to go from our starting soon to our just chatting, right? So what we want to tell it to do instead is we're going to get the current scene, okay? But we're going to set, before we set the active scene from to just chatting, what we're going to do is we're going to change it. Why are you not connected? Oh, that's right. Hold on. Because I'll tell you why. Where's my stream apps? Okay, let me get this info. Hold on. I had to change my stuff over here. Oops, I don't need to do that. Oh, 4460. Hold on. Should be fine. Is that the right password? Oh, I had to replace my password because I showed you people what it was last time. Ah, that's right. I remember now. There we go. Now we're connected. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're going to set our active scene to our transition scene. Okay. So we're going to go to that. Now, you remember, nothing was turned on, right? So if we were to go directly to this scene, so we're starting soon, and we go directly to our transition scene, it's just going to be black, right? So what we have to do first is we have to turn on the transition, and we have to turn on the visibility for the scene that we are currently on. So we're going to use the toggle visibility here before we actually move to the scene. So we're going to go OBS, we're going to go sources, set source visibility state. Inside the transition, we want our starting soon to be visible. And we're going to move that up. So we're going to turn that visibility on. So now, basically what we've done is we've just done this. We've turned the visibility of the, not stream ending, sorry, stream starting. Right? So we're here, we're on our stream, you know, and this is what's going on. And now we've gone to here. And it looks exactly the same because the visibility got turned on. Does that make sense? Okay, so now we have to then turn on the visibility for our little animation. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Toggle the visibility state. We're going to duplicate this one. We're going to toggle the visibility state. This is the trans screen, and we're going to make that visible. And basically then what that's going to do is it's going to do this, boop, and it's going to turn that on. Okay. Now I realize that that's kind of a horrible background. So we're going to add a background. I'm just going to add an image just so you can kind of see better. We're going to call it background. And this is just going to be some random background that we got here. Let's do a fucking dance floor. Why not? We love it. It's awesome. Okay, there we go. So now you can kind of see. So what we've done is we turned the visibility on here. Blink. Right? Okay. That's what we're doing with this command. So now we have to set a delay. And remember, that's why we were watching that timer earlier. So the delay is going to be about 2 seconds. So we're going to go delay. We're going to go 2000 milliseconds or 2 seconds. And we're going to set that delay. Okay. Here. Now what I want to do is I want to test this out a little bit. But what we're looking at here is, let's see, we're on our starting soon. We're going to go to our transition and immediately turn the visibility of this on. Or we'll turn the visibility on, and then go. Then we immediately turn this transition on. So it's going to start right away. We might want to put a little bit of a delay on that just so everything can kind of load. So we're going to add another delay of only about a half second, 500 milliseconds. And we're going to drag this up above the transition visibility. So technically, we turn the visibility of the starting soon scene on. We move to that transition scene. We wait half a second, and then we turn our little green screen movie on. And then we're going to delay for 2 milliseconds. And we're actually going to turn the visibility of the starting soon scene off. Right? So now we're here, and all we did was we did this. While this one is running, we did this. Boop, we turned it off. Okay. So now we're going, if we look at our thing, we're going from starting to just chatting. So now we need to come in, duplicate, and we want our just chatting scene to be visible. Yeah. So again, in here, we're here. We've turned this off and this on. And let's go ahead and go into our just chatting, and we'll give this a little background as well. Oh, wait, do I have one already? I do not. Okay. Let's make another little background image here. We're going to call this background just chatting. And this one will make a little bit different picture. We'll do this picture. Why not? There we go. We'll set that all the way big, and then we'll move it down to the bottom. There we go. Just so you have something to kind of look at, right? So here we are. We're here. We can turn this off. We're here, and then we've turned this off and turned this on, right? Okay. And now that we've done that, we need to wait until the transition movie finishes playing, which is about 6 seconds. So we still have about 4 seconds to go. So we're going to give it about 4.5 seconds just to be safe. And then we're going to set the active scene to the just chatting scene. So we're going to copy this over, and then we're going to change this from our transition scene to our just chatting scene. Okay. So now what that means basically is we're here in our transition scene, and all we're doing now is going right to our just chatting. So everything looks the same. And now we can turn everything off inside the transition scene. Okay. So we're going to, we got the the movie, the transition movie. We're going to duplicate that. We have the starting soon, which is already off. So the just chatting needs to be duplicated so we can turn that off. We're going to turn the visibility to hidden on both of these. Boom. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a trigger, which I don't normally do, but we're just going to make one. We're just going to call this just chat. And we're going to, right? And then we're going to just do exclamation point, move. It doesn't matter, because we're just going to test it anyway. All right. So we're going to say okay to that. So now, technically what we should have is we should be on this scene, our just chatting, or I mean, our starting soon scene. We should go to the transition scene, which will have this already enabled. It'll wait half a second and turn this on. 2 seconds later, it'll swap these two. Then it'll go to the just chatting scene, and then it'll turn this visibility and this visibility off so that it's ready for the next transition. Okay, so that's what we're going to test. So I'm going to bring this down over here where you guys can't see it so that you can see this, and we're going to test the trigger and see what happens. Boom. Look at that. Huh? What do you think about that? That's pretty freaking cool. But now all you basically have to do now is you have this start to just chatting scene, right? So all you have to do is duplicate this scene, and we can go, we can edit it, and we can say just chatting to BRB, right? So if we want to go from our just chatting to our be right back screen, and then all you have to do is you have to just come in here and change these to the correct values. So we're still going to set our scene to transition. We're still going to, we're going to set, instead of starting soon, we got to turn the BR backs visible, right? Set the transition screen visible. So then we got to hide the be right back. Whoops. And or not hide the be right back. I'm sorry. Where are we at? We're on just chatting. Hide the just chatting. This needs to make the just chatting visible. Oh, good Lord, I'm trying to, this one. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Just chatting visible. Turn the screen on. Turn just chatting off. Turn be right back on. Wait 4.5 seconds. Go to the be right back screen. Set the source visibility state of that and the BRB off. Right? So now if we're on the just chatting scene, I'm going to actually make a new command. Just so it doesn't get confused and try to run the same command. Okay. So now we test that one. So now we're on just chatting. It should do the same thing, except take us to the BRB. And there's our BRB. Even though technically there's nothing on the be right back screen, you can see that we are on it. It is highlighted. I just don't have any sources in there to make it visible, right? Because this was just a test thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, so you just duplicate and then change it to the other scenes, because that's all it's doing, right? It's going to the transition scene, and you're just setting the visibility of whatever scene you're currently on before you move over. So when you move over, there's absolutely no change as far as your visitors and your viewers are concerned. And then you toggle the visibility of your movie with the chroma key filter on. Set the timing to where that transition point happens. In this case, it's 2 seconds. And at that point, at that 2-second point, you're just swapping visibility for whatever scene you're on to whatever scene you're going to. And then you let the movie finish playing, and then you go to that scene, just chatting. And again, because it's exactly the same, because we've nested the scene, there's no jump, there's no glitch, right? And everything works just like it's supposed to because you're on that scene or whatever. And then we do a little cleanup behind the scenes of turning all the visibilities back off so that our next time we do a scene transition, right? Now, the only problem is you got to get out of the habit of clicking manually because none of that will happen here. It all happens in the bot, right? So this is where like your Stream Deck will come in handy. Instead of having a trigger, you just put that as a button on your Stream Deck to run all of those actions, right? Or you can have voice commands do it, or you can, whatever it's going to be, right? But yeah, so there you go. Fucking green screen transitions in OBS using Streamer.Bot with the chroma key filter. And of course there's audio. I'm not going to play it obviously because we're on YouTube, but if you can have audio sounds, you can have your own sounds, come in, and you just want to add those to your actions however you want. If the green screen movie like this one does, it comes with sound. And you can see here it gets really loud. I don't have it set to be monitored, so obviously we're not hearing it, which is a good thing. I hope we're not hearing it. No, you're not hearing it. Okay, good. Because it's a Pokemon sound, right? So I don't want to get blacklisted for that. But yeah, you just set that to, the audio. You're going to go into properties and set that to monitor and output, and then you'll be able to hear it. As well as your stream will be able to hear it too. If your scene doesn't have any sound, you can add sound by coming into the bot and going to core sounds, play sound, and then you can pick a sound and have it play while the transition is running. So you have all those options still available to you, but the big thing is being able to use the scene nesting technique to be able to import your transition scene as a movie source or a video source, or and then apply that chroma key or green screen filter to it, because you can't do that as a scene transition again, right? So now you can. So now you can have a green screen transition. It's a lot of back end work and a lot of things going on in the back end, but as far as like your viewers go, you have a green screen transition and it's all cool. How did you do that? I want one of those. And then you can be like a little badass and tell them. So there you go. But yeah, I think we're gonna be good. So I'm gonna be playing some games today over on the Twitch side. Not on my stream though. We're gonna be over on Phoenix and the Green Hair Girls streams. So let me pull those up so I can post them if you want to come over, because I think they're already live. I think so. Yeah. Control C. Okay, so this is where we're gonna be, guys. I will be on. So I'm going over here. This is where we're going to see Phoenix. I'm gonna be playing some Phasmophobia with the Ghosty Gang, her and green haired girl. I will not be live myself though. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna call that a day for me here. I think, right? I think that's a good thing. Do I have an ending scene? Should I even? No, there's no camera on it, no audio. We're not even going to go there. We're going to go back to the just chatting. Boom. All right. So we got some stuff done today, right? We got TTS done. We got the green screen transitions done. We got, what else did we do? Oh yeah, we fucking helped out. We explained some voice mod stuff. We explained the streamer deck again. We did the mascot. What else? Oh, we helped Natalia with her repetitive command issue, the loop that it was creating, and Sound Alert browser source fixing that up. So we did quite a bit. But yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're coming back after we've already been live to watch some of the stuff, hi, future you from past me. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy the show. Should have everything you need down below in the description. Leave a comment if you have a comment, or check out the other tutorials if you have further questions. But yeah, we're going to call that a day here. I appreciate you. And thank you all for coming in. Thank you for dropping your questions. Thank you for that. If you want to be in the Discord, we have help sections there as well. Yeah, we'll be back next Saturday, same time. And we're going to make a plan to do more stuff for this stream and maybe some more overlay work and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll get there. But if you are on Twitch, there's the link, Phoenix95. She is amazing. We're also going to be seeing the green-haired girl, all one word, twitch.tv/green-haired, the green-haired girl. Part of the original Ghosty Gang. That was a group we started about 2.5 years ago where we got together every Saturday and played horror games. And we haven't done it for a while, and they asked me to come back and do it today. So I'm going to go do that. But she just went live. She's over there now. So I'm going to end here, and I will be over there playing some Phasmophobia. So we'll hope to see you there. And again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for everything. And we'll see you next week or in one of my new tutorials that we got coming up. So until then, everybody, thank you and love, peace, and chicken grease.